Please connect. Right, hello everybody and welcome to, well, initially a black screen, and then today is the release day of F1 25, which is something I'm very, very excited about. I've waited, yes, I've waited a long time for this. I've now waited an extra 30 minutes for it to finish unpacking or whatever, and we are now finally able to press play. Hopefully it loads first try. I've got a friend here with me today. We're just gonna do some F1 World Races, bit of game testing, stuff like that. And hope you enjoy.
Whoa. Charlie, so I'm throwing Silverstone backwards.
Don't get too ahead of me. It's doing some voice recognition thing.
Oh, Silverstone backwards actually feels like fun.
Come on, load up.
Nice, Mackies. Oh, just keeping that.
Oh, bro, it's loading. Oh, mate, I'm so excited. Come on.
Oh my god, you can keep that in A. Wow. Even on reverse you can as well. You know what? I enjoy fucking Silverstone backwards more than I do normally. It's actually a lot of fun.
Bro, I forgot to make. I forgot to make the flipping stream public. That was embarrassing. Right, we're good. We are good. We are live and we are going. And I need to sort OBS to do what I want it to, because right now the display catcher is completely horrible.
I've done one lap and I actually quite enjoy it.
Come on, F1 load so I can sort OBS out, please.
I know what DRS is, you prick. Right, you know what? I enjoyed that. Charlie, enjoy. I'll be watching your stream.
Sound, man?
And I'll be on throughout the weekend, I will.
Very cool.
Right, see you later.
See you, mate. If I go back into here now, once I figure out how to operate Alt-Tab. I think I've done it. Hopefully we're going to go through the black screen at some point. There we go. Holy lag.
Sports. It's in the game.
Is he going to do what 24 did and not let me actually record it? What is it doing here? Oh, I'm just going to have to go back to display capture. And just attempt to fix it. Do you mean it's not getting enough data? It's not going to let me do it, is it? Oh no, it is. I think it is if I do display capture. Okay, however, that is completely horrific. I forgot how faffy it is to set this stuff up if you get it wrong. Can I hide this stuff, please? I'm having a very much a smooth brain moment here. I just need to do that. Will that fix it? It's fine, that's not even an error. I'm very excited. At this point, that appears to have fixed it. Do you mean, is it really, really that bad? Yes, I agree. I can't tell. I'm going to have to check it on my phone. Which is not ideal, because I'm getting all these errors. Okay, yes, I agree. Right, okay, that looks pretty good to me. Oh, that's fine. Yes, crossplay. Where's the graphics settings? Because that isn't right at the minute. That needs to be amended. And so does the audio, because that music's awful. As per with the F1 games. Cool, yep. I know about all the new features because you've not stopped putting out videos about it for the past 4 weeks. This music is horrifically loud. Like, where's audio? Yeah, music, there we go. I don't want any of these. Am I no, that's worse. That's arguably worse. Okay, that's so much better. And then graphics settings, I will crank that up. There we go. Okay, we should be good to go now. Which I'm very excited for this. I'll probably have to set my controls up to the way I like them when I get into the car. But
Welcome
my first
to F1
no,
World.
please stop. No, I don't. I know how it works. I don't.
So, this is what
No.
feel free to...
Thank you. Right, so straight away we're just going to jump into time trials. Menus, very cool. Right. So here are all the cars, which actually look pretty damn good. Obviously now, as of this stream, we're coming into the Spanish Grand Prix. And, hello, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but hello. I mean, obviously we're going to drive this one for our first drive, but all the other cars look amazing. That Williams does look really nice. And then there's the generic car. But obviously we'll go in the Aston Martin, and we're going to jump into the reverse track of Silverstone. And hopefully I'm not going to suck. But that could be a real possibility. Hopefully there's not too much buffering. I've been having a few Wi-Fi related issues. Perfect timing then. So hopefully it's not terrible. Car setup, okay, default, whatever. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the track. Right, I don't know if the audio is great. You'll have to let me know on that. See if I need to set it up any different. Okay, right. How do I? Okay, where's my pause button? Why? Do I? Okay, right. Pause is there. Right, these settings are not great, not to my liking, nor is this. Amateur, absolutely not. Absolutely not an amateur. Where is controls? Controls. I'm presuming SF1000. Okay, right. I hate it, so we're gonna edit it straight away. That's fine. That's fine. That's that one, please. That's in the right mode. Oh, apparently there is. Why has it done that then? I've got no idea. Been having some brilliant issues as of late. Yeah. if I go back on this one, and then that, no, yeah, is that one just going to work? Nope, that's going to be arguably worse. Professional streamer, by the way. It's going very well. That is still... That's the whole screen, it's just too low. So let me just move it up a bit, please. How's that? It's the joy of rushing the setup to actually get the stream started in a reasonable time. Small technical difficulties. Right. I know, yeah, I think it all kind of stems from the signal network issues I've been having. Don't know what I want DRS to be. Oh, it's done it again. Brilliant. That's button 9 already. Why are you like this? What am I actually doing here? What am I doing? That's what I want. Okay, that's a good preview because it's just a black screen. Yeah, yesterday wasn't fun. And apparently now there's no data. So we're running well. We're running well. Thanks, Joel. It's why is it like this? That's not changed. That's not changed. So can I Wi-Fi? Oh, man alive! Ah, this is what I want. Let's go through and turn these off, and then I can't see what I'm doing. Right, we're just gonna have to go back to this one, and it's gonna freak out, and then hopefully that's gonna be better because now that's not moving anymore. Nope, there's still a massive gap at the top. Right, I'm going to have to eyeball it then. This is going to take a few minutes, I think. But we will get there, and we will get to the game. Nope, it's still there. What are we doing then? When did it freak out? Because it was working. So, okay, apparently I can't see that from there. That's nice. Okay, and... oh, brilliant. Why isn't this working? Why? Oh, okay. I'll just move it up a lot and see if that works. Apparently game capture's not working. I'll have to troubleshoot it at some point. So fine, that's all fine. That's not fine. Oh wait, no, that was fine. Okay, it's better than it was, I think. So I need just go more up. It is a very good start, yeah. Probably didn't help that I'm rushing. Overtake. Yeah, that's the clutch as well, that's fine. Oh, just a fraction more. It's so close. It's so close. Right, I think I might have had it now. Come on. Right, that's going to be good enough. That's going to be good enough. Right, here we go. This is the stuff I need. Brake bias increase, brake bias decrease. Is this all right anyway? No. I'm just going through and setting all this. That's right already. I think that should be fine. That should be fine. We'll just call it controller scheme, because whatever. Force feedback feels good. Rotation's fine on the wheel. Right. Let's just see. That's not the MFD. What's button 5? That one. Was that always my MFD? I think it was. Right. I don't know what this game. Haven't had an experience of it. So let's just go see how it goes. Backwards on Silverstone. This is very weird. The game looks amazing, by the way. Okay, still got a very pointy front end. Okay, volume's rubbish. Yeah, I kind of expected that. I'll just crank that down. Hopefully that's a bit better. I can't test any of that stuff. Go back. Okay. You'll have to let me know if that's an improvement. Yeah, good, cool. So, straight away, you can definitely tell it's an F1 24 handling improvement. Like, it's based off the 24 handling. But it's still got a very pointy front end. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's a new DRS zone. Oh, that's cool. The brakes definitely feel different. I can't work out how yet, because they feel a little bit more pokey on the brakes. There is a little bit more understeer. Oh, my username, yes. Well, this is the normal username that I run by. Okay, there goes my ability to drive. Oh, of course, it's going to use my Steam name now, not my EA name. Because I had 23 and 24 on EA, which meant that my username was stupidly long with a bunch of numbers. This is really weird in reverse. I mean, the game feels amazing though. Like, straight away, we'll jump into some races in a bit. But I mean, like, the handling feels a lot better than 24, but it also feels very similar to 24. And I mean, graphically, it's just a massive step up. Like, if it is 20, okay. Again. So is cops not flat in this game the other way? Or am I just... To be fair, I've not got it set up on its default setup, so... I think this is the weirdest... Sector 1 is the weirdest bit going backwards. So I mean, on the SF1000 wheel, the like native... Such a weird corner. The native F1 screen is still the same, that's unchanged. I don't know if there's an update on that for this game, but I mean, it was always fine. I don't use that one anyway. I mean, it feels really good, the game. And the best news is I can actually record it and stream it, because on 24 when I tried that, the game ran like it was actually running off a microwave, so I don't know whether it's because I've got this one through Steam or what, but from my point of view it's running quite well. I guess I'm just terrible. I need to turn this off. That's not the pause button anymore, that is. That's going to annoy me. Where's time trial settings? Because I don't like that line. Off. 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 Okay. There we go, cool. There we go, just got the open track now. concentrating hard for this. I want to actually put a lap on the board. There's definitely a little bit more understeer than 24, which is a good thing. It is a very good thing to have this little bit extra understeer. I mean, it feels quite intuitive still, in the way if you could quite easily pick this game up, not having like racing game experience and probably be half decent. That corner's so weird backwards. Like, yeah, I mean, we're going to jump into some F1 World Racing in a little bit, probably around this track actually, as I actually set a lap time. Don't know if that's good, don't know if that's bad. That's so weird to drive. I need to find all the new braking points. But we'll check out all the AI stuff, because there has been, I know there's been some big improvements there from stuff I've seen and heard, so I'm very happy to experiment with that, very excited. And hopefully on the races, I think on Monday, there will be the exams. I mean, they're in a couple of weeks, my exams still. I've still got a few weeks. So I've been revising a lot, that's where I have been. That's why my absence has been so long. I've been trying to do some revision, locking in a little bit. Okay, I suck at this corner in reverse. But hopefully on Monday, potentially, or sometime next week, there will be the first career mode video, which is going to be a 2-player career series. And I have decided that I am going to be driving the Aston Martin. Ooh. Which I'm very excited to start. But right now, I mean, the game's just looking amazing, feeling amazing. The front feel still feels very snappy. It's very okay. That's still a big curve even in reverse. The front end still feels really snappy. It's still fairly easy to catch a slide, but I think it's a little bit harder than it was on 24 still. Please turn, thank you. Yes. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's still very grippy, but it's less grippy than it was on 24, I think. I've done it again. I told myself I need to brake earlier there, and I just said nah. Yeah, the front's still very grippy. Right, I think when we do the AI test, we're going to jump into some normal racetrack racing, because these backwards tracks are going to throw me a curveball. The front is still very grippy, like, for sure. There's no question about that. But it definitely feels better. Like, I think there's a little bit less grip on the rear on the exits as well, which helps almost balance the super grippy front end a little bit. To be honest, I think if you're on the fence, I'd probably wait a week or like till the end of next week maybe to check all the reviews, to check everything you can. But I mean, for me, it looks amazing, and for me it is worth it. But I would obviously look around, get every review you want to look at first. And I mean, another bright side is obviously cheaper than the last game was. And I think I'm starting not to be terrible. I think I'm starting to get used to it a little bit. But it is very intuitive if you play 24. It's got pretty similar feel. I think they've made some of the curves more prominent. They've made my ability less prominent, apparently. I mean, I'd look around first on other things, like all the other big names as well. But I think it's a big improvement. I mean, I haven't tested the AI yet, but just in driving it around the track, the graphics are a massive improvement. The feeling of the game feels really good at the minute. And I'm not going to lie, I do prefer this HUD to the 24 HUD. Right, I'll do this last lap, I'll see if I can't improve. And then we'll jump into some races. And we'll see how the AI actually are in this game. We'll see if they're any good, see if they're an improvement, and we'll test all the dirty air and the training and see if that's been resolved to any extent. Right. So if that's an invalid lap, that's my new pause button. We'll head into some AI races then. And we'll test all that stuff. Right, is that a good time? I've got no idea, but we're going with it. Because I've got no choice to, really. I've only had, what, 7 laps, so... Right. So, I mean, straight away, it feels like it's a massive improvement on last year. So what am I doing? Grand Prix. So, we'll do it in... So what have we got? We'll do Silverstone reverse. And equal performance, yeah, we'll get a rough idea of where that all is. Is there another car I want to drive? Oh yeah, of course, it's FP2, isn't it? Right, we're going to go and do a difficulty... Ooh. Oh, of course, that's for the... Oh, gosh. I'm going to go put it at 80... Well, I'm going to put it at 90, because that's kind of what I was racing. Ferrari, yeah, can do. I'll drive the Ferrari. Obviously, I'll pick the better driver. Assists all off. I'm going to run 90 difficulty. What's... Yeah, 5-lap race, just to test the AI. Put simulation damage and all that, maybe test that if I do terrible. Yeah, that's all fine. Right. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how the ERS works. I'll try and use as many cars as I can today. Try and get the best kind of spread of everything. Because after today, most of the F1 content here is probably going to be from the Aston Martin, or for the first 2 seasons of the career mode.
You through the driver grid.
The subtitles are massive, for some reason.
Radio check, radio check. Check, okay.
Okay, so that's new audio actually, the radio check. That's very cool. Where am I? P7! It's pretty accurate. Right, not going to worry about setup stuff. Just going to go for
Touch
it.
in, hold until lights out.
Okay, so I've clearly got some of my bindings
Okay,
wrong.
clutch out, go, go, go!
Apparently I'm terrible at starting. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so I've got my ERS and DRS bindings the wrong way round. And my skill is not there at the minute. Hello, George. So that bug's not been fixed where it resets your brake bias to 50 at the start of an event. Have they changed the tyres again? Because it feels really slippy off the start. I don't know if that's cold tyres. Where's the temperature? Shouldn't be that. No, I need to try and not be terrible at this game anymore. So something's going on behind me, not too sure what. So ideally I can go to pop that now, but I can't because I'm stupid and got my binds on. It's another P3, yeah, I know. Realistic, I'm not sure. But you know.
Okay, DRS is now.
I know there's obviously always going to be a little bit of training in F1 games. It does happen in real life, and you can't change that fact. Well, I mean, it's not a detriment to Tsunoda's real life skill, but I feel like the Red Bull's just a little bit of, well, I say a little bit, it's a very difficult car to drive. I mean, it is luck might turn around. Oh, okay, I see the problem. I have found an issue. Turns out I bound the ERS and the DRS to the same button. Yes, that was not smart. DRS is that one, and ERS is that one. So why? I'm just trying to figure out why my ERS modes aren't working. Like, what else is 14 and 15 doing? Yeah, I mean, the tyres look amazing. I've been double bound somewhere. We will get back to racing. I'm just trying to figure out what's stopping my buttons from working. Oh wait, they should be fine. Okay. Save to that. Right, and we will get straight back to it then. Right, that's better. Oh, okay. It's working in my brain. Yeah, there we go. We're all good now. All the buttons are set right.
You might experience some understeer now that
Them
you're in the
subtitles
wake of the
need to be
car
turned
ahead.
off.
Try to
That's
get past as soon
way
as
too
possible.
big. Well, what we'll say is the loss of grip when you go off circuit. I don't think I haven't experienced gravel. I haven't experienced gravel yet. But on the grass, it's very slippy, which is very good. So you probably still need to have the MFD up to see what ERS mode you're in. But yeah, I know the subtitles are massive. I will race.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Just keep pushing.
I mean, the AI, they seem very competent. I don't know if it's maybe because I haven't been playing F1 24 in a while. And then, I don't know if that's why, maybe I'm bad at the game at the minute.
Tyre conditions.
I am struggling to keep up, so I'll try and catch up to Antonelli, to try and experience some of that dirty air. I think it has maybe increased, that might be why I had so little turn in on the first lap, when I was close to everyone else. But, okay, sorry George, or was that Charles, or was that Lewis? I don't know who just hit. No, it was George. So I mean, whoa! Am I 3 wide? I think I was for a second. I've literally got no skill right now. There is a little bit of learning to do, I think, in this game. Because the skill is not there. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Yep, there he is. So, right, I'll recharge some battery a little bit whilst I'm just doing terribly at the back of the pack. Whoa. Okay. So something I will say about the AI is there's a bit of a trend going on behind. Whoa, okay. Bye guys, I guess. It's alright, I didn't want to fight anyway. Okay, but yeah, there's definitely some increased dirty air on last year.
Okay, slot in behind and try to keep
My
up.
front
There
end
might be
is
an opportunity to
non-existent.
take the
Not
place back.
non-existent, but it's definitely dropped off a lot since Piastri's cut in front of me there. Okay, I apparently I just can't do cops. And there goes a Williams. A good race for Ferrari this is. I'm surprised I didn't do wind damage actually. It's a hot lap mode. I wonder if that burns quicker, because that was a problem on 24. Hot lap didn't actually give you a lap. Whoa. As you saw George and Piastri fighting there, that's good to see. That's really good to see.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Definitely some learning to do at this track, because I am not great at it apparently. As I'm just going to miss that apex completely, get DRS on Albon though. So I mean, off this first race, the game feels amazing. It feels great to race AI. As I looked at chat for 3 seconds and now I'm in the grass. Lesson learned: don't try and read chat and drive. It will end badly. And I'm just going to take out science. 90 rated science starting in P16. Crazy. Once again, skill issue on the grass. But I mean, first impressions are really good. Massive improvement on 24 Park. It's still not obviously going to be the perfect game that everyone wants, because for me, I'd love this game to be big dive bomb there on Hulkenberg on the last lap. Oh, sorry, not Hulkenberg, Bortoletto on the last lap. And what? How has that happened? Hamilton has won the reverse British Grand Prix for the first time. Hopefully not last time. For the first time on this channel.
I mean, I really think going back to my other racing.
As we come in with a brilliant P14. And I'm going to... It's a new graphic there. Which uses the... I mean, it looks a bit better, I guess.
And as we've said so many times in the past,
So we'll see the podium now as well,
flag is out
which is something they've
for our
changed.
winner, Lewis Hamilton.
At some point. So those animations haven't changed. Yeah, here we go, the
From
podium.
lights out to the checkered flag, each and every
I'll check the
driver
results,
has
actually.
this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for
So
their
here's the
celebrations.
podium, which-
Our podium, it awaits. It's a familiar sight in Formula
Actually, this looks
1,
good. I
and
mean,
here
my
it is
FPS
once
isn't
again.
great, but I think that's
Lewis
because I'm trying to
Hamilton
stream on
with the
bad
trophy
network.
held high,
But in terms of the
celebrating a
actual
masterful victory.
Podium animation, it looks really good. What am I looking at? Right, I'll wait for them results to go up. There we go, I'm level
After
2
an
now,
event
which
like
is
that,
good.
who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us
this
once
is
again
new.
as we continue.
I'll have a look at the replays. So this is all new as well. And we just like do my best. I mean, as you can see straight away, there's a lot of AI battling into turn 1. No one's giving up anything really unless they have to. It's great to see. I mean, Russell hung on to the outside of me, and loads at the back are still too wide going in. I mean, it's great to see the AI racing. The replay camera looks like it's been improved graphically as well, obviously. Not too sure where to go next. If you've got any track and car suggestions from anyone, I'm happy to take them. We'll probably do a couple more races and then either Breaking Point or have a look into my team career. Reverse Red Bull Ring or Catalunya. Right, I'll do them in that order because I know Spain. I don't know the Reverse Red Bull Rings. Right, car choice. Have we got any car suggestions? Otherwise, I'm going to just pick a random one, I guess, and hope it's not terrible. Yeah. We'll go as science. We'll go as the Spaniard. We'll go as the Spaniard, and we'll see how badly I do at this track now. I mean, it is a massive improvement. Sorry, why does that say no data? Don't say no data.
It's race day here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya.
I mean, the stream's just gone back to healthy.
So with the race not far
Excellent.
away from...
Good. Right, so starting P13 apparently.
Okay, give me a quick radio check,
I
please.
keep going
Radio
into the
check.
setups menu like I'm actually right. I need to turn these subtitles off because they are driving me mad. Right, I'll do that after this race. Clutch. See if I can't get a good start this time. Not terrible. Whoa, terrible start. I say that as I'm getting overtaken from both sides. Whoa! 3 wide! As I lose the rear end and just make a mess of it. Well done, Charlie. Good job, mate. Oh my god, this is insane from the AI actually. Oh, that's a little bit late on the Sauber. Oh my god, this is brilliant racing. No. Apparently I suck at. Hello. I guess he decided that I don't get to turn in for that corner. Thanks, Bortoletto. I'll remember that. No, I won't. I suck. Where are my friends gone? They're there. Okay. I mean, the AI battling I've seen with me and themselves is absolutely incredible. My ability to drive to Spain apparently is less than incredible. Front end feels very pokey. I feel like
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I feel like setups are going to be quite OP in AI races. Dream car. It's definitely an Aston Martin. It's between the Valor. The Valor's a very nice car. I really like the Valor. But I mean, then just the Vantage is an incredible.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
It's a really tough question. Have I made a place? No, I've lost a place in this race so far. I mean, you can see on the mini-map, which I'll try and make the track map at some point, the pack is spreading out a lot more than it would have done on F124. Okay, so my FPS apparently doesn't like that rich. I think I'm running ultra high graphics by the way at the minute, so that could be why there's a few FPS drops. Less expensive. And if I've got a less expensive dream car, I'll have to think about that one. because I've lost DRS, so we'll see how this goes with these guys behind with DRS.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Whoa, that's a massive overspeed from Gasly. Can I make him think a little bit? I mean, the AI battling is, from what I've seen of it, it's absolutely incredible. See if I can try and make the car a little bit happier on the fly. I'll see if I can catch back up to Gasly and do a bit more AI on AI racing. I don't know why I keep dropping frames under that bridge. It could be a is Spain one of the new LiDAR ones? No, it's not. I mean, they've definitely revamped it. Wait, is it? Hang on, so LiDAR, they've done Bahrain, Miami, Imola, Australia.
Gap to your teammate ahead.
Is this a LiDAR track? I actually can't remember. Because if it is, that might be why I'm dropping some frames with them. Okay, braking's definitely different. Not quite figured out what different, but it is different. Come on, go on, Gasly DRS. Come on, run. And I'm guessing that 2 second for Hulkenberg is contact, which is good to see. AI is getting penalties
Watch
for
out
making
for understeer in
mistakes.
the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
That's very good to see. So I think the racing is going to become a little bit more dynamic, maybe, in the career modes, etc., which is always good because it wasn't amazing in 24. So there goes my FPS again. I might have to turn down some of my graphical settings, maybe a little bit. Because my PC is a little, it's a bit beefy. It's not the beefiest. So 3060 Ti, and I'm dropping the frames every now and again through the kind of high demanding areas
Final lap. Let's go.
in terms of
Final lap.
graphics, I'm guessing. Oh, I burnt through my battery. I mean, I have actually been playing more of F1 23 as of lately to try and get myself back into the Breaking Point story.
Okay, gap ahead.
To maybe do a little bit of that, so we
1.5
can use it.
seconds.
That might be why I'm struggling on the battery. What? Or it could just be a skill issue. Yeah, I mean, there are bugs and stuff, so I'm expecting that. I do know that there was a patch after the Iconic Edition, like pre-release thing. Not that I had the Iconic Edition, but I do know that they did patch the game a couple of days ago after some issues that emerged from that, so I don't know if there is still a few issues. But I mean, nothing major. It's not like 24 where the handling is just completely horrific. The AI are just completely horrific. It feels really good out of the box. Like the things that I'm picking up, like these FPS drops, they're very minor things. But all in all, it's very good across the board. I love Carlos complimenting my amazing driving there. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's not a massive issue. It's not a huge frame. I mean, it's not a huge frame. It's not ideal to have it in the braking zone, obviously. But it's not a massive
Well, that
problem.
was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for...
So, if there's no more suggestions for tracks and cars, I might jump into the... Would you rather see Breaking Point or my team? Because I'm going to do both. It's just which one I do first. My team, no problem. We'll jump in then. I might do a My Team Korea series. My team is there. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but it's whatever. Right, we'll do.
Welcome to my team.
Oh,
First
please
things up
don't.
on the other
Please,
hat. That's
please.
it.
I know how it works. Thank you. We'll just go recommended settings. And what? Yeah, I was gonna say I can't do that. That confused me a little bit then. No, we'll just use all the icons and skip tutorials. Don't need them. I don't know. We'll put like Senna and Schumacher. Just pick some drivers. Oh no! Oh man. I can't even spell my own name. Wow, that's good. I'm doing this like this matters. This is literally just a tester to see how this works and to check the team stuff. Background, head engineer, just advanced. We'll just go middle of the ground on everything, so we can hopefully not be terrible. There we go. Team colours, whatever. Cool. Team badge. So this is the same. I couldn't tell you if this is any different to 24, to be honest. That looks cool, I guess. I don't know. Team, yeah, that's fine. Let's just get on with it. Right. So I think this is where we start to get some. Yeah, this is just a test. I'm not. If I do make a career, it won't be this save. I just want to test it out. But this all looks very different. So the prices are the same. Or sorry, the bonuses are, well, not the same, but very, very similar. Weekly income's pretty similar. So really, I think the goals are the only difference. We'll just go with that one. Because, whatever. And they've got, actually, can I view the rewards? And then we've got this, which is the loyalty stuff. So if you keep them on for seasons, you get all the, well, it's a coolish livery, I guess. So I mean, a lot of this I think is. So I think the only gameplay benefiting thing here is maybe the second season, 4th season, and the 9th season. I mean, the decal stuff's cool. We're just a little bit whatever. Engines. Pretty sure this has changed a little bit. Just put the Honda engine in. Not too bothered. Drivers. Where is he? Where is he? There we go. We'll have Senna. And hang on. Hang on a minute. This is a problem. So to be fair, even with medium level stuff, you can't have 2 insane drivers. Can we have Coulthard and Button? That's still pretty cool. Nope, we can't apparently. Who can we have? Franco, sure. Let's go with that, I guess. Race gear. So, there's not that many liveries. I'll just use that one. Because sure, I'm not too bothered about suiting the gloves. I'm more interested in the R&D stuff.
Hello
like this.
and welcome
Oh, no.
to this very special
No, I can't
live
skip
stream.
it.
Great
Right, well,
to
we're
be
stuck.
with you all, because
Let's enjoy
today
this cutscene.
we're gonna witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon.
State of the
But
art.
behind every team, behind every
Magical.
car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've been described as somewhat of an engineering genius, coming up with all the ideas to push the car and the sport to its limits. The question is, though, will they be able to step out of their comfort zone to deal with all the things
that's
that
me?
come with being a leader?
That's cool.
Dealing with the team's finances, sponsors, motivating the team and the drivers. Will they be able to juggle that, or will they drop the ball?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So, without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labour, the brand new 2025 car.
Okay, so there will be music here, I'm guessing, but I've just turned music off in the settings because the music on the main menu is just horrific, and I hate it. So that's why it's quiet and weird. But I mean, normally there'd be some dramatic music, I'm guessing. Like the FOM, the My Team chassis looks really good. Like, it actually looks like a car that's gone through the development of the regulations, with the side pod and the front wing change.
Well, thank you all for joining
I think
us.
mainly
The team
there.
have done an incredible job. The car
Because
was
on
sensational.
It certainly
22,
does.
23, 24,
Congratulations, and all the
23,
very
24
best
especially,
for the
it
season
looked
ahead.
a bit out of place, being just a basic chassis. But here we are, so this is the new career home screen. I'm guessing this is the same for driver career. We will check that out in just a second. But how does this work then? So we've got the activity timeline. Okay, this is very different. Don't know what this does, but okay, cool. So we've got things for, how do I, okay. So that's for me. Autofill. So that's owner activities. Oh, if I'm going to press that. This is engineering activities. You got personnel and then corporate activities as well. What's this? So this is just, you know, the kind of admin-y bit of it, if you like. Results. So this is where you can look at the standings and stuff. Performance. Is this? Okay, so I think this isn't like R&D performance. That's more sponsors performance, I think. Okay, so here we go. So this is the new system. So we've now got research, which is R&D, like in the last game. So I think if we just went for a drag reduction upgrade, we can start the research on that for say, and that'll be done who knows when. And I mean, this hasn't changed. Like this kind of way of getting around this bit, like the research bit, is last year's R&D. Well, that's exactly the same. But I think then we go over to development, and this is where the big change is. Because when you research a part, you've then got to buy it and have it produced, and you can have it produced for one or both cars, which is why you've got the two performances of your two drivers down in the bottom right. Assign upgrades. Okay, so this is where you choose who gets upgrades at your two drivers. Progress history. So this is the graph. This is the performance chart out of the gates. I'm guessing this will be the same across all careers for the top teams anyway. Kind of ignore the fact that we're slap in the middle of it, which I'd say is somewhat accurate. I feel like if there's a performance patch, Haas will drop, Williams will go up, Aston will drop, Ferrari might drop. But that's good. That's pretty good, I'd say. And then this is your components for both drivers. All that good stuff. We've then got personnel stuff and corporate stuff. So that's your finance, customization. And this is, okay, so this is the drivers. This is something I want to look at. Because here we've got two. We've got obviously the two drivers we've got. If we go over here, I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice there was an increased allocation. So this is where we can kind of set up the secret meetings or whatever. Well, I don't know if we wanted to speak to Jensen.
I've reached out with a
For
very
say-
early preliminary.
So I think the two drivers that you select here, and we'll just put Max on there. Those are the two that you'll get secret meetings with, I'm presuming. And then corporate, I'll check that out quickly. Yeah, so this is just your finances and stuff. We've got a cost cap. Yeah, we do have a cost cap this season. So obviously now with the new development after research, you'll have to be careful of the cost cap. Because I'm guessing if you go over that, there's a penalty or something, which I'm sure someone will do at some point. But let's just see what goes on. That's pretty cool how the people are moving quicker in the background as you accelerate time. So that was research complete. So I think now I've gone to here. Can I develop it? No. Did it fail? I thought I saw it completed. Okay, so I think they automatically repurchased it maybe. I'll just restart researching that as well, because why not? Well, right, let's... Why can't I go back? There we go. Let's advance. We'll watch the grid reveal. Don't know if it's changed any much from last year. Once again, there will be dramatic music over this, but that's not going to be here. So, imagine something dramatic playing in the background, I guess. When it loads. It looks very much the same as F124's grid reveal, just obviously with the different drivers. Still funny with Yuki being the same height as everyone else, and Fernando for that. But I think Sauber have been pushed off the back of the lineup because there's already 10 cars with my team. That's funny. Oh no. Oh, okay. So last year it was inverted from that, right? It was a V the other way. So they've literally just kind of mirrored it. Which I guess is pretty cool. So I'll try not to do terrible in Australia, but we'll just do a short format race just to get an idea of what's going on. So I'll do a quick few laps in practice, whatever. I don't think I changed the difficulty actually.
We have something for you to look at, please.
Whoa, okay. Okay, there's an event. Both drivers have requested extra simulator time. Ah, okay. So this is where you can kind of choose drivers. 5-litre bottle of water, that's crazy. Hello to any new viewers that are joining for the first time. If you are new around here, please do consider liking and subscribing. Tyre allocation, so... No, just leave that balanced. And... Sure, so that's where you obviously choose your driver to drive as. Which is, I think that's the feature of my team that I'm a little bit on the fence about. I'd still like to drive as myself, like a created character. But I mean, you take what you can get, right? It's just a generic cutscene. So this has been redone. Yeah, sure. We'll go to practice 1 and get the painful cutscene out of the way.
The long wait is over. This
I
is
can't
it, a
skip it.
brand new season. And before the show gets...
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together. And obviously the team
stream, I'm
brand
not sure I'm
new, so
planning
I'll
on
set
going for
everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, alright?
Thanks, Mark.
Alright, let's have a quick radio check,
Come on,
please.
Mark,
Radio check.
get on with it. I'm thinking of going for a few more hours for sure. So this looks all this. I'm not going to do any of the programs, so I'm not actually bothered. This looks all very much the same. Then you've got the advanced sessions. So I'll just be back in 2 seconds, and then we will get on with the practice session. Right, I have returned. I've not died on my way back, and we will head out on the track to see what this My Team car drives like. Because I just sort myself out ready to go. And setup wise, I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm kind of going to assume that you want it similar to a 24 setup. What's button 24? Oh, they've changed all the buttons on me. Oh, it's that one. Amazing. I'm driving as David Coulthard at the minute. Yeah, I'm just going to change the aero because I don't know anything about what the other stuff is ideal to have. Why have I got my own voice playing?
Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year.
Oh, he's got the same spiel at the start of the season as he did in 24.
Play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions.
I thought that was only going to be in 24.
On race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
But I am going to check out Driver Career after this, as that is more my thing. More of a Driver Career fan than a My Team fan. Whoa! That went well. Didn't panic at all. Okay, apparently I might have overdone it on the aero. I probably should have left the setup as just default. I'm gone with that. But we'll see, maybe it's a hard tyre thing, so I know they've changed the way tyres work. Okay, the game is struggling a little bit here. I think maybe it's just to load Australia for the first time, maybe. It's one of them kind of situations where it will get better the longer I'm on it for, maybe. But I mean, this track looks brilliant. Okay, the high speed stuff like that, kind of high speed chicane there, 9 and 10, felt a lot more understeery. The brakes aren't as good, I don't think, at high speed anymore. Is this a Ferrari? No, wait, this is Colapinto going at Lawson in a practice session? God damn. Incredible stuff. But let's see how they act with me behind them then. So Lawson, Colapinto, just okay.
Accidents are sometimes hard to avoid on track, we know that.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I'm going to use rewind.
Okay, so you can use the controls to either pause.
Okay, so rewind actually rewinds you all the way to the back of the clip now. I guess it's helpful. So I mean, not that Colapinto had to get out of the way there in that situation, but I think on 24 that is one of the situations he would have. So I'm going to get past him before and try not to hit Lawson and completely miss my braking point. Oh my lord. So as you can see, I'm a very skilled player. And obviously, I mean, I had no grip then with the grass on my tyres. I don't know what FPS the game is managing right now, but I think I'm going to go into my settings and maybe just turn it off ultra, because I think it is struggling a little bit to run the ultra high. Shadows don't need to be amazing. Crowd, mirrors and that I want to be good. I feel like just turning the crowd down quite a lot. Because I mean, whilst it's great to see it, and I'm not going to lie, it looks amazing. It is maybe hurting it a little bit. And I think if I just turn the crowds down, because I think they have increased the number of people, that should maybe help it run a little bit nicer. As I drift nice and wide there. Is Hamilton going to stay in my ways? I actually stuck to the racing on there, but then again I didn't, so nothing, not a problem really. yeah, they've definitely changed the way the cars behave at high speed, which is really good, because that was, I think, one of the problems. I mean, everyone says, I think it's weird, because visually, like with the hood and the way the car kind of feels at high speed, it feels like 23, and then at low speed it feels more like 24. I don't know if that's me losing my mind, or whether that's actually kind of what it's like. I've done it again. I'll get turn 1 right at some point. But we're just gonna, we'll move on to, what am I doing here? Return to the garage. We'll just jump into qualifying then, and we'll see if 90 AI is too much for me, which I'm hoping it's not. Oh, that's cool. I can look around. Oh, for some reason I couldn't. Oh, I don't want to do that. I couldn't do that on the EA version with the wheel. I don't know why. I don't know if that was just me being stupid with my keybinds. Right, 1-shot quali, whatever. We'll go for it. Or I might just start from the back and watch chaos unfold in front of me, maybe. Who knows?
What an incredible practice.
But I mean, from what I've seen, this game is a massive step up from 24. And I am absolutely loving it at the minute. Absolutely loving it. So we'll jump into qualifying, hopefully not suck, and then we do a little bit of racing. No, in fact, I won't qualify. I will just, I'll just retire so I do actually start from the back of the grid. Pause button, pause button. They've changed the pause button. So then I can see what goes on with the AI. So in this career mode doesn't matter. It's not like I'm going to keep this career mode after today. But I mean, so far, first impressions.
For now then, but really, we're just getting started.
First impressions, the game is graphically incredible. Handling wise, a massive improvement on 24. AI, huge improvement. These AI I actually think are the best AI I've seen in a very long time. Where are subtitles? Before I forget again. Not there. Will they be in audio? Subtitles off. There we go. Right, now we're away. So once we load in, hopefully we'll see some good action into turn 1. Hopefully I won't do terribly and go into the back of someone at turn 1, but I do expect to see quite a bit of AI on AI stuff. That's what I want to see here. And I think I will see it if I ever load in.
The winter is over.
I was going to say, I thought I'd turn the audio off then.
Formula One.
That would have been a bit of an embarrassing
And with me
mistake.
for this commentary this afternoon.
Don't care. We want to race.
Okay, right.
Shut up. Right, here we go. So I mean, the AI seems to get a pretty varied start. Okay, that was... Wait, did I... Hang on a minute. Wait a second, have I done a stupid? I feel like I didn't adjust the AI before I started the race. Which would be embarrassing. Right, restart session, that's what I want. I think I should be able to change the settings on that just before.
Alright, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Well, because I'm a moron, we're going to move over to driver career now. We've seen my team, we've driven the car a bit, but because I'm a moron, I forgot to change the AI difficulty. But we'll do the same test in a driver career just to get an idea of what that's like. When it loads. It's no problem, mate. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon. Right, so you can still start in F2, which is amazing. So I mean, this is more my stuff. This is the stuff that I'm probably going to end up doing. No, please stop, Nat. Please, Natalie, I know what I'm doing. Please.
That's it from.
So as per, you're going to get a massive spiel from Natalie Pinkham and whoever else. Put it at 90. Damage on. So if there's any suggestions of who to drive as for this driver career, I'm very happy to take them. Alright, we'll add Connor Sport. Yep, that's fine because I don't really care about the story. Yeah, sure. By the way, that Brad Pitt looks exactly like Brad Pitt. That's scary. I can't remember his character name, to be brutally honest with you. But there we go. We got any driver suggestions? All? Yeah, I'll put all of them on. That's fine. Please don't take me back to the menu. I made a massive mistake by doing that, didn't I? Yep. Yep. Right, we'll try that again. Stroll. Fine. Fine. What am I doing? I don't need to change that. I need to change this. That's already been changed. Okay, cool. So it's 7 seconds clearly. Cool. We'll add Connor Sport. Add them all.
Hey.
So what icons do we actually get? I haven't looked. So we get Ayrton, Michael, Villeneuve, Button, Hakkinen, Massa, Webber, Coulthard, and are these the eSport drivers, I'm presuming. Right then, I think I'm going to jump into an official. Well, I'm not actually. I do want to take someone who's not from a actual team. Right, I'll just take. Sure. Right.
We'll be working closely together.
Just so I can kind of see. Oh, okay.
Opposite
Just so I can
first.
see this.
Recognition is.
And then so. The recognition system is still there, which scares me a little bit. Please, Joshua. Right, I'll look for him again. I don't know if I'm being blind or just stupid. Well, he's not going to be on that list, is he? Ah, got him. Got him. So, and then, yeah, so Connor Sport are now at a proper back marker. Any team suggestions? At all? Any? Because I've driven the Ferrari, the Aston Martin, and the Williams so far. So I'm happy to drive one of the other cars. Alpine. Sure thing.
Okay.
I'll drive. No, because they're terrible. I might drive one of them in a minute. Oh dear, I'm scared of this cutscene. Is it going to be really long and annoying and unskippable? Okay, we're on a boat this time instead of the apartment balcony. Where are
Finally.
we?
Let's do this for real.
Oh, we were there, I guess.
Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited
I just
face.
find it funny
Come
when
on,
you
Come on, let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual
when you make a
stuff,
career with an F2 driver or a new
like
driver
this,
and
blah,
they've
blah,
got
blah, but the
all the magic, really expensive stuff in Monaco.
is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you
This
can
hasn't
be,
changed, has it? I
dominate your
don't think.
teammate, become a legend. All that jazz.
I don't think the audio's changed from Elena.
No? It's over to you.
Sounds the same to me, it just looks like where you are has changed. So it's just as annoying, just as irritating, and just as unskippable.
Here we are. It's contract. Here you.
Yeah, okay.
Here
Okay.
you can view.
Yeah, so this system looks
you can
exactly
see
the
a
same.
longer contract.
Which I hope they've made it easy to gain recognition. Because that was a problem
We're signed.
in 24, I think, is you had all the bonuses and the secret upgrades and whatever. But because it was so hard to get recognition, it made it hard to get those upgrades. So I'm hoping it's easier. This is exactly the same. Yeah, this is exactly the same. Which I mean, I'm not too
Before
mad
we
about.
gear up for the first race this season, a couple of things.
Oh
Here.
no.
We also-
I'll have a look at the R&D
Driver-
on this because that has changed in my
Hi, mate.
team. So I'm
Your
intrigued.
specialists are a team of experts.
Oh,
that will
these
be
guys are
working with
still
us
here.
part-time to maximize your research and completing these goals will
Yep, I know how it works.
selecting a. Welcome to your contracts hub. Here, you'll be able to view your current contract and
That's
all
no
the
problem.
information.
I mean, it's just
Start.
a test career to kind of see where it's going. So I'm happy to drive whatever with whoever.
Okay. Finally, this chart
Okay, so is this changed
upgrades
at
can be
all?
purchased by you and your.
No. Okay, this
here's
looks
where you're going to purchase.
this looks exactly the same. But there's no research and development. It's just the research as it was.
Here you're going to be able to see a list of upgrades that are currently.
Okay, yeah. So driver
this
career.
graph charts the performance.
Thank you, Mark. The driver career hasn't changed at all by the looks of it. It's very cool that you can add Connor Sport and Apex, though. I will say that is a very good addition, which gives a little bit more variety. Yeah, so this is all the same, largely. Hasn't changed at all. It's fine. I mean, it wasn't a. The only thing I hope is that the recognition system has changed in a way that it's a bit easier to get recognition, because they made it quite difficult to do that in the last game and it made it hard to progress as a team. But I mean, that's something we'll have to find out as we go through a season and actually put half decent results and properly try for a season. Can I skip this? No. So I mean, once again, the music's not there because I've turned the music off because I hate the menu music. And obviously you can see Connor Sport in the back there. But otherwise this is largely unchanged. The only difference is they've mirrored the pattern. Now it's a V going that way. It used to be a V coming the other way. Starting at the back and Ving towards the front. I mean, it's not really a massive change. I have been meaning to do another stream on there. I will get back on that at some point. I've just been doing some exam revision and stuff. But there hasn't been anything changed since the last stream. But I will jump back on there at some point, for sure. So this will be the same as it was. I'm going to have to do the practice session to get through the tutorial bit.
Hello and a
And
very
then I'm just going to skip to the race, I think.
Okay, mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now, I know it's a big
Thank you,
ask,
Mark.
but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great
Come on, Mark.
year, so let's go.
So I don't want to do any of that. I just want to skip to the race, really. Because I'll start from the back, which is fine.
Sadly, it's time to...
And all that, just so I can kind of see what goes on in front, actually, so I can see the level of AI on AI battles in the first corners of Australia. So, I mean, I guess we kind of saw it in the My Team test, but they were on like 30 difficulty, so it wasn't a very accurate test. But just to let you all know, I'm running my wheel on 410 degrees of rotation, so it's a little bit more than what, like on 23 it was only 360. 24, can you see if he talks? Yeah, I'll let the start play out, the radio check,
It's time to see how our...
all that stuff,
me for
if he
this
does.
Back of the grid, not great, I know, but let's just try and use the first lap to push your way up the order.
So no, I don't think there's anything from the, by the sounds of it, there's nothing from the F2 drivers, and I'm presuming from the Icons as well. I'm guessing it's just the 20 official drivers who will have the voice lines at the start. Okay, that was a terrible start. Yeah, we've got two Connor Sport drivers here as well. Whoa, okay. There's a lot of fighting going on, actually. All still too wide. See if I can't make a position. They're all still too wide. Oh, God. That's 3 wide there with the Stroll and Bortoletto. A little bit of pushy-shovey with me and Stroll. Shock horror. Whoa! Was that me? That was me. I was trying to get this to see what happened with Bortoletto there. How do I... Okay, there we go. Play that one. So I took off Stroll's front wing. And then what happened with Bortoletto? Bortoletto just ran straight into that wall. So that's actually a really big mistake. What was it? Just understeer, I'm guessing? Camera, that one. So Bortoletto, literally, yeah, without any contact from me or Stroll, just drove himself into the wall. Which, to be fair, that's something that that never happened in 24. So to see it here straight away is really good. Yellow flag obviously behind. Has he taken himself out? Yeah, he has taken himself out. Wow. It's a massive improvement on AI mistakes then. Which is really good to see. See if I can't catch up to Jackson then. Still learning this handling model, so there's going to be a few mistakes. And Lance is out as well. Don't know what happened to him. I have seen quite a few AI mistakes actually in my time testing this, which is promising. Like I've seen them running a bit wide, seen them having accidents. I've seen them being a lot more committed than they were to moves, which is obviously really good. Is what we wanted to see.
This lap, we can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Whoops! As I just understeered into a wall. Okay, so I think wing damage affects you just that little bit more now than it used to.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, I think, for this handling to get to a point where you're actually, or I'm a little bit skilled. See if I can't hang on to DRS. A lot of understeered there. I don't know if that's the wing damage or the game.
DRS is low. ERS is low. Consider changing
Okay,
mode
right,
on the
so,
MFD,
okay.
or lift a
Okay,
little.
right, I just suck. Yeah, it's very true. I mean, the mistakes are a lot more there. Right, we'll just try that one again, because I will finish this race. We'll try it again. Try to get a bit of a better start as well, maybe, after I just decided to not like my front wing. Okay, still figuring out how to start as well. I mean, they're still all too wide. Whoa! That's my teammate. Connor Sport definitely will. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Connor Sport will definitely obviously have the voices because they've used those in the story mode. Apex, maybe. I don't have the Iconic Edition, so I won't be able to test that myself, but they might have the voices yet. Can we get a move on Stroll? I don't like this. I don't really know if I want to go for it here though. Oh my god, that curb. Yeah, bottoming out is a little bit more scary, as I nearly just dropped it then. I need to stop looking at chat as I'm driving. I do need to stop doing that. And I need to learn that I need to brake a little bit earlier here than I could on 24. Maybe later than that though. I think the braking is one of the biggest changes, I think. A bit later.
DRS will be enabled
But yeah, we
this
can.
lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS
We
zone.
can try that. Yes, I do have Discord, yeah. So we might figure out a way of, well, I mean, if I'm still. Please turn.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Australia feels like it's changed a lot in terms of lines you take in 24. I feel like the curbs are very different. The curbs are a bit more. Yes, I'll sort that in then once we've done this race. As I'll just cut that one, cut this one as well so I don't die. Right, I'm starting to settle into this track a little bit. Okay. Our rules on, I think they're on, I haven't changed the rule settings, so presumably they're on standard. So, oh my god, the overspeed with DRS is kind of crazy though. It might be worth having rules on strict, because to be fair, I did do a pretty big cut there.
Okay, Bortoletto behind. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Critical for our race. Would P19, I'm not gonna lie, the race is over, mate. Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends what rule settings the people running. Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, I'll have a look afterwards. I'll see what the settings are on. Whoa. Okay, those curves have been changed. For sure, those curves have changed. Tyre smoke looks really good off locking up and stuff as well. I will say I'm having a genuinely really good time with this game, which was not the case when I first tested.
1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past
When I tested 24, oh my god, Dirty Air was really quite scary actually. Completely didn't have a front end to turn in with them. Oh, Lance, okay. Stroll doing Stroll things, I guess, and just having zero spatial awareness. I do think Dirty Air is definitely more present in races and battles. I will stop getting distracted. What little things.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and
That
wait
went well.
for the marshals. Okay, mate.
I don't know if I like that change. Was that just me having a complete skill issue on the grass? Or was there a Sauber? There was a Sauber getting very, very close. Right. We'll resume from here. There we go. Ah, perfect. Perfect. The curbs feel a lot different. They feel, well, that curb there on the outside at the exit of turn 10 felt really bumpy actually, which is really good to see. Whoa, big lock up there. There's battling in front with Maya and Hadjar, which I think actually that's what's slowing this train up a little bit.
Great stuff.
Because
mate.
they've
You hit
got
the target
speed
well
on
there.
the straight.
Nice one. There's a long way to go
Whoa!
in this race. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Once again, wasn't paying attention. No idea what happened there. We're just going to pretend it didn't, though. It's the joys of the replay button. So is that because...
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest
Yeah,
of
it's
this
because
race.
Callie went for the overtake, I think, and everyone else just ended up braking earlier. So I'm not used to the AI in these F1 games actually going for moves like that.
Amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
That was a massive send, but it was worth a try just to see how he reacted, and he didn't really back out of it. He gave me room maybe to fit my car if I didn't understeer into him. It was just interesting to see what they'll do if you just full send it. But this is one of the laser scan tracks for this year, and it looks really good. Yeah, no penalty for that, which probably should be a penalty. Please turn. Ah. I thought about a last lap send, but it wasn't there.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So there we go, there's the new driver of the day card, I guess.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen.
So we'll watch the podium again.
Well, I don't know about you, but
Because
I
that's something that they have changed.
loved watching that action today, and I'm sure these three have loved taking part. Here come our podium finishers. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium. It's another.
So
top
here we are.
step
This was done with
for
a.
Max Verstappen.
Was it done with a VR headset on a person recording the movement or something? Something like that. But it looks brilliant. Obviously, there'd be the normal podium music. I've just got the music turned off. But you would have the normal podium music here from the previous games. there's any more
And with that,
suggestions
we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action, but with more races lined up.
What to drive or where to drive, I'm quite happy to take suggestions for what to do next. Think I might actually try one of the reverse tracks. So Austria or Zandvoort is the choice then, because I'm quite happy with how career mode's been tested now. So I think we'll just go back to some F1 world driving. So, and then yeah, it would be straight to Chinese Grand Prix. But this, it just looks like it's changed on the background and that stuff. But otherwise, this is exactly the same. So
Here you can review.
No, that hasn't changed. But I don't know if maybe they've made it easy to get the recognition and all that stuff. But we'll jump into another reverse track now. Austria, I think I'll do first, and then Zandvoort. If there's any suggestion on which car to drive, I've now driven the Aston, Ferrari, Williams and Alpine in this stream, so happy to drive something else. Right, F1 World.
It's time for you to start thinking.
What? No, I don't. Fine.
And it's Aston Martin.
Red Bull, can do.
Radio check, I can hear you well.
Amazing. Can I go and do? Can I go and do the driving now, please, game? Thank you. What am I doing? I'll jump straight to a GP. Red Bull at the Red Bull Ring. I'll drive as Max. I know, nah, we'll drive as Yuki, because Yuki's the new boy. I'll turn that down a little bit, so I can not have to fully lock him. And there's no setups, or there's probably setups, but I haven't had a proper play with setups yet. So I'm running default setups for all of this with, yeah, just default setups I'm going to use. Just going to trust it. Don't see why not to. Where am I starting? I'm starting from P3 in this one. Looks a little bit overcast actually.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Sorry if I spoke over that, but that was the new Yuki voice lines. Mercedes 1-2 off the bat, okay. Whoa, Antonelli just didn't start then. Don't know where to brake for this corner. Oh, this is insane backwards. This is so weird. We need to take speed off. No, not really. I just need to not drive into the dirt though. This is really bizarre. Okay. First time driving this track in reverse, so Sunny doesn't at the moment. Okay. I wonder if maybe they'll add them after the movie comes out then? Maybe? I mean, George is gone. George has just legged it. But here comes Lando Norris, clearly using a little bit of battery to get this moved on. Okay. Contact there. I didn't feel like it was a lot of contact, but I guess it was enough for some. I think they've increased floor damage and decreased wing damage. I think that's the change they made. George is completely gone, by the way. Like, he's just going. Oh, that's wide. That's a curb. That curb's still death, even in reverse. first experience with this track, and it's a very cool track to drive. Like, it's very fun.
Lots of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake.
Probably should have driven a few laps in time trial first and learnt it a little bit, but oh well. Okay. Because, as you can probably presume, that is not the ideal racing line. So, I guess now we can try and catch back up and see what happens as we go through the pack, I guess. It's so weird braking for these corners. It's going to be a whole new challenge these tracks are, I think.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Whole different challenge. Definitely going to be a fun experience to learn these in a second season of a career mode. Whoa, 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 whoa. But something I will say on the note of different tracks for a second season of career mode is, I'll have to double check this, but I do believe that Portimao is no longer available, meaning that the reverse tracks are the only extra tracks that you can add on in a second season of career mode, which is, to be completely honest, it's a bit disappointing that we don't have any other extra tracks, like, because whilst the reverse tracks are cool, they're still the same track at the end of the day. Oh, Behrman defending there, that was nice.
0.0 seconds.
But yeah, I would like to see some more extra tracks in the game, just to add that variety to career mode, because it's hard to do 24 race seasons and a lot of them when you can't change any of the tracks around. So I mean, that's a bit of a shame. Oh my lord. This track feels actually really good backwards. It's very fun to drive backwards. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I suck at it. They took out my old teammate. But it's really enjoyable to drive. What was the turn 1 and turn, this is turn 3, actually really fun corners. And this corner is really fun as well, in reverse. You just carry so much speed up the hill. And it feels really nice to do so. I want to try and make a move on Hadjar. Never mind, apparently I don't. Well done me. Can I just send it up the inside of him? I feel like you can kind of bully the AI with big sends like that a little bit, but it's not that bad, to be fair. What a way to finish this race. Whoops. Still don't know the braking points for this track. Wasn't ready for that. Was expecting them to brake a bit later. But I mean, like, you can carry quite a bit of speed through some of the corners, and it's very fun to drive. Where is the flag? Oh, it's there. Any voice lines from Yuki?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not that I can understand, to be honest, but I mean, they are there and it's nice to have them. Fernando Alonso, driver of the day. I'll get a replay for this one so I can see what happens with the other AI.
And the best of British and the...
Because I decided to not have any skill. But let's see what happens. So,
well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who...
View replay, let's have a look. So lights went out Antonelli didn't start. There's a lot of movement at the back. And then I just want to have a look as I go down. Hang on, let me just switch into the third person camera. So there's a lot of 2 wide action. If I just jump on board with Hadjar, see what happens here. So I mean, this is kind of a 3 wide moment going on with the... Who is this? This is Hulkenberg, Gasly and Albon in front of us. I mean, it's great to see it happening, because they're still kind of 3 wide. Then it comes back to Hulkenberg and it kind of then starts to settle. But they're still side by side here, the Alpine and that Sauber, which is something you just wouldn't have seen in... Whoa! In 24, is that Gasly going for a move? It is, so there's a bit of a lock-up from a Haas. Hulkenberg's going for a move on Albon as Gasly goes for a move, and that's actually incredible to see from AI. That's really incredible to see, so it's good to see that. Nice. So what I do want to check actually is I'm going to jump back in. I'm not going to jump back into that career because it's a full career. Oh, that was stupid. I'm going to make a 10 race career mode to test the driver transfers, because that's changed. So I want to see what. So I'm going to, I don't know, I'll probably be a Sauber or something, so I don't really have any effect on the championship then. And I'll see what happens. Or actually no, I'll be one of the Connor Sport drivers, because then I really can't affect the championship, or I can't affect the main teams. So my team is more mad. I would check out my team, but I'm going to do more driver career myself. I know my team is the main focus. For me, just turn this on standard, whatever. 2 icons care about. Wow. For me, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm going to find my words in a minute. For me, driver career is the more exciting part of the career mode. I don't know, just be Aiden, whatever. I'm going to simulate through all the races anyway. Just try and get to the end of it.
Recognition is...
But it's very cool that you can add Connor Sport. I will say that again. The ability to add the extra teams is very cool. Oh, well, I've got this cutscene. I've picked an official driver. Well, here we are again in the unskippable cutscene of fun things.
Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on. Come on, let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, 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 but the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you.
Right, whilst this
They
happens, I'm
need you
just going to
to
the FP2
challenge
results.
yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
Sure, whatever. We'll sign that contract. None of this stuff matters because we're skipping till the end anyway. And actually, it'd be interesting to see if the secret meetings are the same. I'm presuming they will be, but it would be interesting to see that. So unfortunately, there's no way to quick sim through the whole season. We're gonna have to watch the grid reel again, I think, unless they've added a way around it. they haven't. And start the chain reaction. Yeah, I mean, I could have done, but I almost want to see what happens with those top 10 teams without affecting them at all. So I mean, I'll see if I get the option at the end of this season to move to a top team. Because I remember in the last game, obviously you had, I think it was 4 teams that you could join at the end of each season, which was a little bit, because if you didn't get the team you wanted, it's a bit, okay, cool, got to do a season with Sauber or whatever, brilliant. So I want to see if that's changed, and I want to see if secret meetings have changed. So yeah, I'm just going to see them through this whole season. Thinking about it, I could have made all the races the ones that are right after each other to just speed up the advancing, but that's kind of an irrelevant amount of speed increase on this process. Right. Secret meetings are the same. Thought they would be. Yeah, I don't think they've touched driver career at all. My team was the focus this year, so it's fine. It's not like the game is still... So it would have been... Oh, I've got to do this practice one, aren't I?
The long wait is over. This is it.
Get through all the cutscenes. If you're just joining us now, I'm fast forwarding to the end of a season to test the driver moves in this year's game. Alright, I think I'm going to have to retire to do it. I don't know. We'll see. I've never actually simulated a session.
And that's it. Practice.
So I've got no idea if this is how to do it. I'm presuming I've got to go from the computer screen. Skip to and simulate. Yes. Yes. No R&D points, whatever. So I guess Cali beat us in that one. But I'm not going to look at anything. I'm just going to keep simming through. Look at the championship at the end.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend.
Yeah, I know. It's been a wild weekend, all that. What's your Discord username? I will have to double check that. What is it actually off the top of my head? I will double check that in a second. After we've done this little test. Just because I had to set the stream up early to get it running early. It's just on display capture, not window capture, so it ended up just showing my whole desktop and everything on Discord, and I was like, okay, it's not really necessary, but so we'll try to get through this as quick as we can to get to the thing that I want to see. Guessing you guys want to see it as well. Cool, right, so it's 2 down, 8 to go. Shouldn't take too long actually to sim through them all. I mean, just as we pass the 2 hour mark now for this stream, I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in. This
After
has
an
been.
event like that, who knows what?
Thanks for shouting at me, Crofty. That has been the. Well, this has been the most successful stream I've had on this channel so far by a massive margin. So thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Right, but we shall continue on our testing. Okay, so there's a lot. Oh, secret meeting. Who have we got? Alpine. So I think unless it's a top team, I'm going to ignore them. So it's only if I go to a proper top team that I think it will cause a massive stir
just a
up.
quick
No,
one for me.
no, stop talking, please,
The
Elena.
teamer, please.
Thank you. So actually I'm going to do a little bit of driving whilst we're in Bahrain. I'll do the race for Bahrain, being as it's the other laser scan track. Not 90, I'll put it at like 80. Just so I can not have to properly focus. But yeah, being the laser scan track, I will drive this one. This is one that's changed. And this will also be my first time driving the Connor Sport car in this year's game. Hopefully it's not terrible. But I guess we'll never know. Well, we will. About 3 minutes. Ah, Japan's the other laser scan. That's the one I forgot earlier. Probably should have drove Japan. Oh well. We'll see how badly this goes in Bahrain then.
It started as a day race, and alongside me a man.
Okay, let's.
Right. Whoa! Big squeeze from Gasly off the start there. Oh my god, that's nearly 4 wide. Where's Lawson sent a massive... Okay. Floor damage off the start straight away. That was a mental start from the AI though. How was Piastri in 14th? What happened in qualifying? I mean, this is incredible battling from the AI, by the way. This is the stuff that everyone wanted to see in this year's game. Just around my outside. Oh, sorry, down my inside. Oh. My fault there. I think I turned in on him a little bit. But it's good to see that he didn't just back out of that one. Okay, right, a little bit more understeer than I would have had on 24 with the setup obviously on 24. Damn, fair play. Okay, I missed my brake quite a little bit there whilst I was trying to read that. But I had more time than I did. I think that is something else they need to improve. The is that a Ferrari pit? What happened to Leclerc? Okay. I think the objectives, if you like the in-race objectives, they do need to be made a little bit more difficult, like the time lapse and stuff. Because it's always like 5 seconds. Like the target lap is always a lot slower than what you're actually putting up. Which I think they could almost kind of aim for your average race pace lap maybe. Put that on the board. Okay, there is still massive sense to be had at Bahrain.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
This is my first time driving this track with the new handling. I mean, it's not completely new handling like 24 was. It's definitely a 24 evolution, but it's definitely a 24 improvement as the two Connor Sport cars are now doing battle.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get
As
past
she's
as quickly as
still
you
round my
can.
outside is Callie Mayer. Oh my god, she's still there. She's gonna actually get me back, so I've run out of battery. No, she's not. During the braking zone. No, she's gonna try and hang it around the outside there. Wow. It was an incredible battle through the whole of Sector 3 with Callie. The AI are a massive step up in this game.
Tyre conditions
Massive
still
step
looking
up.
good. Okay, Aidan, Callie's behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
I mean, the game, it just feels a lot more enjoyable than 24 did. Like, the AI actually race you, they don't just give up. It's a lot more entertaining. I think there's a lot more value in it, in the battles. I really like the HUD. I didn't like it initially when the rev gauge was on that left-hand wheel. But now that they've moved the rev lights down to the middle, I think this HUD is better than the 24 HUD now. I actually think it's one of my favourite HUDs. I think I prefer it over 23, personally. But I think that the car feels really good to drive. As Ocon's going for a move on Doohan. A little bit of contact it looked like there. Is this going to become a problem for me? Maybe I can get some points in this race. And I mean, as you can see, there's quite a few, well, ahead of us, there's not a massive train. There's, I think it's Alonso, the Strolls behind me. There's Alonso and a Mercedes. That was massive send on Ocon.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
But, I mean, as you can see on the mini-map, which I should probably make I will make that the full map if we do another race, or when we do the next race on this stream. But you can see that the pack is spreading out quite a lot. So the training issue has been mostly solved. I say mostly because if you look behind, there still is a train. But that's because of all the battles that have been going on, and now I'm in front and I'm not the quickest yet. But I mean, kind of as a whole, I'd say that issue has been solved. ERS feels very similar to the last game. Very similar with the usage and the modes and all that. But the AI use it a lot better, I think.
Great stuff. You hit that
But the
target.
AI aren't
Really good
massively
job.
overpowered with it.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race.
Whoa.
Final lap.
No, mate, I want points in this race, please. Oh, that's a little there still. Oh my god. Where's Callie come from? And I think with the default setup, it's very fun to race these guys. I think when setups come in and you start getting a lot more used to the game, you might lose a little bit of the racy element, but I don't think it'll be as bad as 24 at any point in its life. Like, the AI seem a lot better. Sorry, Ocon, mate, but I do want points, and you've not got DRS off that Alpine, so I'm going to come through. No, I'm not. You've got a mega exit. What the hell? I think there's just more grip than I'm realising in some places. The rear end maybe feels a little bit easy to get the power down on, but also harder. It feels easier but better to get the power down. Like, it doesn't feel as snappy. I don't know if it's because they've just reduced the front end pointiness, or whether that is to do with the rear axle change. Well, I'm glad we did well. I'm glad that race went well.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in. Let's keep going for next time. Good effort today.
Well, yeah, I mean, there you go. There's Aiden's got voice lines, which is what you'd expect, I guess.
The checkered flag is out.
So I don't even know what the races are this season, but I think I will probably do
Well, that was
another
certainly
one
an exciting weekend of Formula One.
at some point. But I do think I'm going to have to say that after this driver move test, I think I'm going to have to call that the end of the stream. So this is the last thing I'm going to do tonight. But we've still got 6 rounds to get through, so I think the only thing I've maybe missed is the reverse Zandvoort. However, I have done the other 2 reverse tracks. I've driven as most of the teams. Another secret meeting. Haas. Amazing. I don't. Is the simulations actually doing that bad? Am I that bad? Don't answer that. Actually.
Hey, me again. Been chatting with some of the team higher ups.
Let's actually have a look at what is going on.
You're showing to the team and the project.
So right now
Now's
it's
a good time to ask for a
Red Bull
bonus,
on top.
or a boat, or whatever it is you people get up to out of the car.
I think right. I think the most underrepresented driver is Oscar in this game. I think Oscar's been done pretty dirty by, what is it, 78 rating, I think. Which I don't think is right. I think he should be at least 90. Which is a shame, because it just means that his AI isn't really performing as he actually is. So next race, Austria. No, I've driven Austria a few times. The stream, so we'll sim this one. But yeah, so far, I think I'm right in saying that driver career hasn't changed at all. Which, to be fair, is fine, because the system is fine. I mean, there are things they can do to the secret meetings to make them a little bit better. Like things are maybe more, or you can have talks with multiple teams at the same time, instead of just locking in that one and only talking to them. And the recognition system, obviously I've not been properly playing this season, so I can't really make a comment on that at the minute. But there is going to be a 2-player career mode that I will be running on this channel in video form, starting on potentially Sunday evening, depending on how quick I can edit the first
and with
race.
that, we wrap up another weekend.
But that will be the tell of where the recognition system is as that career progresses, and see if it's difficult to, because that was the problem in last game. It was too difficult to get the recognition, to get the bonuses. So hopefully that's changed. But that's something we're going to have to just wait and see as we go through the game cycle. And something else I would have liked to see
It seems
is
as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world.
So that's
why
not
you belong
changed
in
either.
this sport,
so I guess
and to show me why.
stop talking, Elena. The rivalries, I guess, haven't changed then. What else was I going to mention then? Yeah, I would have liked to see stuff. I would have liked to see, but this is being really, really nitpicky now. Like, overall, the game is still amazing. Where did you finish? We're not going to talk about it. It was like P18 because I decided to spin out the final corner. But it's fine. But things I would have liked to see. Why is there no data? Excuse me. Thank you, stream. Thank you. Things I would like to see in this game are a proper livery editor, because I haven't used it. But from what I've seen of other people, it's just the sponsor decals. It's probably asking quite a lot, but I would have liked to have seen a full livery editor. And yeah, I would have liked to have seen 2-player
Well,
my
what
team.
an end to another fantastic weekend of...
But I kind of feel like with them adding the 11th, or having the ability to add the 11th team in to driver career and 2-player career, I feel like they're almost going towards a 2-player my team, which would be amazing. And whether that's you can have 2 custom teams on the grid, or have one person who runs a my team and one person who runs a normal driver career. That would have been nice to see. And obviously the big thing for me is more tracks, because they've got rid of Portimao, which was like in the last game we had the one extra track and it was Portimao, and now that's gone. So the only or different tracks we've got that aren't on the calendar as standard are the 3 reverse tracks, which, to be completely honest, for me, that's not amazing, because it just means that for a
Welcome back. Thank
What's
you for
this?
joining us. And the track action
it's 'cause we're
will
at
be
the middle of
getting
the
underway very shortly.
I'll let this
I've got
cutscene
Anthony
play then.
Davidson, Naomi Schiff alongside me. Before we focus on that, Naomi, I'd just like us to consider some of these big rumours that are circulating at the moment about driver moves up and down the paddock. Just how distracting is it to focus on putting in strong performances at the same time as negotiating a future?
Well, it can be a really big distraction, particularly for the drivers who are out of contract at the moment. And for them, it's going to be the challenge of managing what they're doing off track and compartmentalizing that from what happens on track, because we know that this next decision in their career is going to be a big one. So that can put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, but you don't want that to put so much pressure on your shoulders that you start overdriving, making mistakes, because in this sport, you can go from hero to 0 in an instant.
Easier said than done, Anton. As we pass by a driver now who's considering their future, even if you've got a contract, they're not necessarily even worth the paper they're written on. You've got to keep putting in really big, impressive performances.
It's an industry that demands perfection from not just the team, but the drivers as well, first and foremost. So if you start to relax in any way, even if you have a multi-year deal in place, like you say, not worth the paper it's written on, because you can be kicked out before you know it. If the performances start
I can't
to slip,
skip this.
the team will have their eye on you straight away and you'll be out the door.
So no room for complacency. Let's see who can put in some big performances on track today. All the action up next. Don't go anywhere.
So I sparred from last game, so I'll simulate Spa as well. Okay, that's just telling me about the sprint weekend, which is Spa is this time, which is new. You know what? All right, we'll drive the sprint race then. We'll actually drive the sprint race and we'll just simulate the full race for this one. 9,000 reached this point, and I'm doing nothing with them. That's something else I'll check at the end of the season. I'll look at the R&D chart for all the teams and see, because obviously, I mean, that's going to be randomised for everyone's save. But I will have a look at kind of what happened over this season.
And alongside me today...
Alongside me.
I know you got it to be starting from here, but...
Really not. 3 laps of Spa. Couldn't pick my gap then. Ooh, big dive. That's Albon and Behrman getting very touchy there on the edge of the track limits. Right, Uppo Rouge for the first time. Okay, right, so they brake there. I didn't. That caused an issue. Nothing
Okay, you have
serious.
some front wing damage, but not enough.
Behrman's not going to give up on that though, is he? No, he's not. I mean, he nearly tried to stick it around the outside of me there as well. Oh, sorry Albon, that was a very aggressive move from me. That's no worries, mate. No worries, I'm just having a few ding-dongs. The AI. As I can't remember how to drive this track in an F1 car, after driving it in a hypercar for so long. Okay, bit of understeer there. So yeah, once again, this medium high speed cornering, they've introduced more understeer in the car. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to do because I'm now 3 wide, and Callie Pitts looks like she got some front wing damage from somewhere. Not too sure where. That is a...
Callie's in the pits now.
Yes, a double overtake there.
DRS is now available.
Oh man. What I by the braking of the AI a little bit. I mean, the AI are very much on it with the battling, with the defending. This AI is 10 points. I would normally race about 90, and this is set to 80, so if it looks a little bit easy for me to get through, that is why. But I've just done that so I can still kind of read the chat and interact, so I don't have to just fully lock in and try. As this is, at the end of the day, a tested day and a learning day of just the game handling. Do I need to brake for that? I don't know. Let's get up the gears, come on. I feel like we can get some points in this race. Well, no, we can't actually. I feel like we can get top 10. Remember that sprint points start at 8th. I'm pretty sure... Oh, actually no, that's only P11, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man. Big slide there.
Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
And okay, I don't know how to brake. Yeah, they've definitely changed the braking. Some braking zones, I think the high speed braking zones are longer, but the low speed braking zones don't feel like they've changed that much. So there are some braking zones where I think there's a little bit of relearning to do. Why am I on hot lap? I don't want to be on hot lap really. And there's a little bit of Le Mans Ultimate habits to get out. So I'm still driving some of these tracks like I'm in a hypercar, or just like I'm terrible. And once again, the grip off track is just not at all there, so it's incredibly slippy off track, which is good. So I feel like on previous games it's been pretty easy to control the car off track still. But now, yeah, if you go off track, you've got no grip at all. Don't give up. I mean, it's not like I was going for a good result. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Doesn't really matter. It's good to test this stuff as well. I would also love to see if Behrman sends it on me actually, so I want to see if I can get him a little bit closer. Okay, so they didn't. I don't know if that's the send I would have made, but he has gone for a gap that I've made there, which is interesting. So it's good to see that the AI are going for maybe some more ambitious
And that's
moves.
the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé. Bit of a nightmare out there today. I'm sorry.
There's definitely more bigger variety. Like I've heard different voice lines now from Aiden for the bad results.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend.
But if to be fair, I might look at the performance chart because I've just realised that I haven't done a single upgrade this season, so hopefully Callie has, because that will be a problem. Wow. I mean, yes, some stuff seems... Okay, so Callie is apparently just carrying the team in R&D. Gaslit McLaren in Season 2 is crazy. Right, what? I don't even know what race this is. Is this 6? So yeah, I think I'm just going to sim to the end now and see the moves.
It's been an absolutely wild...
I feel like, yeah, that's another thing for career mode that needs to be good, is the drive moves. I mean, it doesn't have to be F1 manager levels of driver moves where it's just carnage. We just need a couple of just more moves just to make it a bit more interesting. Because in the last game you got like no moves because the AI would just sign on to longer contracts, presumably to get higher recognition in teams. Another secret meeting. So far we've had Alpine and Haas and now Williams. I think I'm going to take this meeting and I'm going to, because Williams are middle of the table, so maybe if I displace Sainz, because he's 90 rated, so it'd be interesting to see if he's then put into
Been
another
scouring
team.
the socials and asking around, and I'm
Very
delighted to
interesting.
say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well too. I know. I'm amazing.
So yeah, I'll definitely go for Williams
You're
and
welcome.
displace Sainz and see how that goes. I mean, and then again, they choose, don't they? I don't choose who I displace. Damn. So Monza must be getting on with it now. Round 7, yeah. So I'll just sim these next 4 because Monza, 11, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 4. Just do my high-level mathematics there. What after this experiment? I might, or I think I will, because I can't think of anything else I want to test, so I might do a race round reverse Zandvoort, and then I think that will be the end of the stream, because I do think we're coming to a point where it is going to come to the end of the stream now.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport...
So yeah, I think after this, checking out the moves, checking out all of that stuff, we'll jump into a reverse Zandvoort 5-lap race. Cheers for that, do appreciate it. A secret meeting already. It's only one race on, right? I mean, then again, we're doing short seasons, so I'm guessing there's a kind of race window where the secret meetings have to happen.
Been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the
fair, I might
wiser
see if
about
there's
us
a-
chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well,
That's
too.
not a bad shout.
I know, I'm amazing. You're welcome.
If I can find a open lobby that's already pretty stacked. If not, I'll just create my own and set everything up. See if we can't get a full lobby. Yeah, I mean, by all means. I mean, if I do set one up, it will just be an open lobby, so. By all means. I'm going to have to sit in the sprint race as well for this one. I feel like they could put the simulate session button on the race weekend screen, so instead of even coming to the race weekend, it just sims it all for you. Should be very helpful.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event.
I mean, my team wise, I might end up doing a series a little bit later, because I think for me, my thing is I prefer driver career personally. So I think the 2-player career that we're going to have going with one of my mates, starting Sunday hopefully, or Monday, that'll be the main focus in terms of F1 25 content. And then maybe I'll shift away towards a driver, my team career potentially later on.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend.
My team are getting points. All thanks to Cali, because I don't think I've got a single one. Yes, I will remember that. Where am I? Nah, it's no problem, mate. It's no problem. I think. Alright, I'll just. Should be that. Should be. Yeah, that's all good, Matt. No worries at all. Right, I can close that one now. There we go. As what are we? We've got one more round or two? I remember two.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport.
Surely just one. So what is surprising is the fact that Cali hasn't actually gained any recognition on us. Bear in mind, I don't know if we've scored a single point this season, which is interesting. It's a little bit worrying, but it is interesting. Last secret meeting. James Val's turned up to this one. How nice of him. So, okay, so I'm going to be displacing Alex by the looks of things.
Been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well too. I know.
Let's put Qatar as the last race. That's funner. I'm surprised it's not Abu Dhabi. But this is the last round, so we'll check R&D, and then we'll jump into the next season, and then we will. It's another sprint weekend as well. And then we will do that open lobby race if I can find a decent open lobby. If not, I'll try and get a populated open lobby sorted out.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action.
Right, here we go. No, I don't want to race. I just want to sim. I wanted to see if the drive moves are any good and if the R&D changes that much into the new season as well. And then we can get to that final race.
So let's celebrate the end.
There we go. That's the end of the season. Cool, got an achievement for that. Okay, so Callie made 1% on my recognition, which is a little bit worrying. I feel like I should have gained more than that based on the fact that I did nothing that season. Right, so contract event. Okay. I don't know how. I mean, realistic, yeah, I guess. Okay, so there's no clues in that of what's going to change. But if we jump into Williams and displace Alex, we'll see what happens. It's, well, I mean, it's almost expected, but it's a bit of a shame that we've still got the 4 teams to choose from at the end of the season. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a choice. It's just, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're continuing on at all with this career after today. So, and then is it going to jump to May? No, I think it's just confused because it says December, but it says we're advancing to May. Okay. Are you just confused because we've done the 10 race season, it's been so short? But I haven't changed any settings, and I'm not sure if there is still the setting that not having a great day with your internet, are you? I haven't changed any driver settings, is what I was saying. I'm not sure if there is still a setting. Whatever, leave that. So, yeah. And then hopefully, so these do still exist. They're all the same by the looks of it. None of those scenarios have changed. And I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit scared. But I'm also optimistic about it. Because I haven't... Is there a setting for driver moves? Okay. There's a few. R&D wise... I Don't think anything's changed on there. Only on my team is the option. Okay. So okay, the performance hasn't changed, but there wasn't a regulations reset. That's fine. So Max won the chat. Max won everything. Jesus. Max was flying. Did I score any points? Nope. So the moves are, we've had, I'll just bring the thing back up. So there's been Albon. Wait, what? Max isn't driving anymore. What? And then Michael Schumacher. So hang on. So McLaren have still got Lando Piastri, Ferrari the same, Aston the same. Connor Sport have got Michael Schumacher. Racing Bulls have got Franco. Oh, that's interesting then. And then Red Bull, that's actually quite crazy. Wow. Wow. Very interesting stuff. Right, I'll see if I can find an open lobby then. I should have done really, but oh well. Okay, I will go back. Oh, of course, you had to check on the... Yeah. Very, very quickly jump back in. Pre-setting up the open lobby, should I need one? Right.
These are your active...
Oh, no, I don't want... Oh, I'm going to have to go through this. No!
This graph will show you
No.
finally.
Stop. Thank you.
You can select drivers.
So I don't think... Yeah, I was trying to get there. I was just getting all of the cutscenes and stuff. So I think he's a free agent, right? That's not him retired. Like, he could come back. Yeah, because free agent just says nothing. So, I mean, he's still available. Which is crazy. So I guess he's just... he's having a season out, I guess. Damn. Right. Open lobby. See if I can get this horrifically wrong. Yeah, I think that is probably going to be a plan. See if we can't populate it. That one. On here. That one. Open. Right then. So it should be up. So the cars are on there. And then what reverse Zandvoort I want to do. I'm looking for this one to turn that off. So it should be open. Hopefully it can be found. Oh, I need to set all my my online profile stuff. I'll add 80. I'll add AI at level 80. Just so that we can populate the rest of it. If it works. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Because I was just taking it off my phone, so I'm going to try open it on my laptop instead. Sim damage. Yes. Well spotted. Is it going to work? Can't spell. Oh my. Why can't I use a flipping keyboard? Okay, there we go. We've managed. It is open, isn't it? Yep, should be available. Oh man. Oh no, it has saved my details. Never mind. Do you mean? How is that invalid? That's my login details. Okay. The username is what I put in the chat. So I'm not sure what to say to it not working, because it should be. Oh right, is that well, I'll remove them all and then we'll give it a couple of minutes and we'll see if anyone else joins. So for anyone watching who wants to join, by all means, it's an open lobby. Yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes, see what happens. But I mean, so far I'm very happy with where this game is at the minute. Very happy. Alright, we will do a cross one. I'm going to be terrible. Like I've never driven this track before. Scares me a little bit. Probably going to DNF. Alright, I'll just add the AI and we'll get going. Right, let's see how badly this goes. Sure, whatever. I've got heavy fuel.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Am I going out on heavy fuel now? Have I? No, it's not that heavy. Probably a bit heavier than I'd like, but I don't know. That's so weird to come out of that pit lane backwards. Oh my god. Okay. Right, I'll wait just after the just try not to get disqualified at the same time. Just all my stuff. There we are. feel like there was an attempted assassination there. This is... Whoops. Well done, me. Managed to just lock up the rear tyres. That went well.
You've got front wing damage.
Thanks,
Recommend
Mark.
you box for a new one.
Thank you,
Box now.
Can you... No, you can't return to garage from here. Right. Well, I guess I'll just blast into the pits then. Whoa, okay. Okay. Where's the... Oh, there's the speaking line. Okay. Right, change the front wing and then we'll try that again. Oh, this is going to take that too long. Is it just done immediately? Oh, it does automatically put you on the lowest fuel now for qualifying. That's very nice.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
I think the front wing's actually just done straight away. Amazing! Right, I'll try a lap. Get a lap in. Let's actually see how this is going to be. What's my button for that now? That.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Okay then. Okay. Wow, some of these corners are really weird to do in reverse. Really weird to drive this in reverse actually. Right, there you are, just come around the final corner now. And away we go. I mean, my lap's going to stink because I've not had the run onto the main straight. Oh, that's not great. I'll just set a quality lap and then I'll retire. so weird backwards. So weird.
Okay,
This is
that's
sector
P19,
1 now.
P19.
Oh, no, this is sector 2. So, I mean, the race is still to come. The race is still to come in something to face. Some of these corners catch you off guard in reverse. As I just have a complete mess. Oh wait, did I have my ERS on none that whole time? Am I stupid? Right, that's fine. We'll go to the race. One last race before the stream ends. Are you on controller or wheel? Let's have some fun. Yes, let's. Because I guarantee it's going to go horrifically wrong from my point of view. Ah, controller. Ah. So are you normally on a wheel then? Presumably. It's a major race, yeah. Fair enough. Oh, here we go. An awful start here.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Okay, so at the end of that corner, the wall juts out a little bit. As I've just now learned. Yeah, we'll try that again. We will try that again. Yeah, I was up on the wall thinking, oh, I'll go around the outside, and then there was a little bit of the wall that just kind of popped out and decided that my front right tyre didn't deserve to be on my car. Brilliant. I think I'll disable qualifying. We'll just run from the back. Is there anyone else who would like to join the session? What we're doing here, weekend structure. Let's put a random. Oh damn. So, yeah, I have seen that. I will. I'll just add that on then. Right. Right, I'll do these two and then I will have to end the stream after that. I think it's on a random grid order, so we'll have to see what happens there. No worries, no problem. Right, lesson learned, don't hug the outside. Oh, I'm in P12. I quite like Austria, to be fair. Running backwards. Okay, Ocon just didn't go. I'm in P16.
You're in the
Oh,
top
so
10
you're the
now. Keep it up.
McLaren behind, goddamn. Oh, Villeneuve's taken out Hamilton. That was scary. This track is actually quite weird in reverse.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Whoa. Let's not do that though. Such a weird corner out of the banking.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Gotta get used to the snappy front end. Could be because I'm just not carrying enough speed through. Oh, who's that? Gabby.
Okay, clear.
Oh my god, there's no grip on the exit of that banking.
Okay, be very careful. The floor's incurred massive damage.
Oh, Tsunoda. Still really good racing from the AI though. That hasn't changed.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
So I'm absolutely loving these AI. I'm loving this game today. I think I'm going to love it for a very long while. It feels a massive improvement on 24, massive improvement on anything I've ever played personally. Which, to be fair, that only starts at 22, which isn't the best selection of games. But I mean, visually, it's absolutely stunning. It's a bit overcast, so we can't see all the lighting at the minute, but when it's not overcast and the sun does decide to come out,
Caution, caution.
it is really, really nice. Right, come on, Tsunoda, let's see if we can't catch it before the end of this one.
Green flag.
Oops. That's a really difficult corner. I'm finding in reverse at the minute.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Oh, wow. Some nice bits of understeer and track cutting here. It's magical stuff. That's another corner that's hard to judge.
Be warned, the floor is now critically damaged. Gap to your teammate ahead, 0.0 seconds.
Not sure if I can do it.
Final lap.
What else do it? I can't remember if I can do it. In between races, as Ollie goes through on me. What a move. I can have a look if I can, yeah. Please stop, Aston. Come on. Yeah, it's just I can't remember if I can do it in between the races. We'll find out. No, I'll break my car instead, it's alright. Oh my god, I can actually feel that board under the car, that's really weird. This is a track that's actually quite hard in reverse. I wasn't expecting that. Right. I'm going to see if I can change that setting and then we'll do the last race. Last race of the stream, which will be reverse Silverstone. Oh, actually, yes, I think I can. So, what is it? Can you go to rules and say collisions enabled? That's not. The bottom in rules. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I can change it for this one. Ah. Collisions enabled. Is that right? That one. So you want that disabled, right? Disable bottom, yeah, okay, cool. Right, we're good then. I was driving this track. This was the first track I actually drove on this game. Reverse Silverstone, which was earlier today. Well, actually, it's 3 hours ago. So we'll see if I can remember anything. Probably not. We'll see. No qualifying, just a random grid order. Where am I? I am P8. Oh, we've got another one as well. Lando, I'm here, man, please. Lando. I'm getting points here.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Oh, okay. Okay, why is Ocon in second? Stuff was crazy. Then Gasly first in an Alpine. Ocon second in a Haas. Albon third in a Williams. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I can do. I don't want to hit anyone here. What he's doing in the lead then? God damn.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, wing damage I think gives you more understeer than it did last year. It's all good. Damage testing, I guess. It's all good. Nice try.
Okay, clear.
Ah! Sneaky. No!
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
I thought I had you then, and then the rest of your car just dragged me in. Oh man. I thought I had you. I really did. I mean, spectator cameras. Get to watch the AI battles now, I guess. That's cool. Look towards the front. Get to look at all the cars as well. Just doing leads a race. Yeah, we'll do another one. Gonna let this Ferrari finish his laps. Clearly Alpine fired the wrong driver. But I'm just looking at the timing tower. That's alright then. It's a bit of an understatement. I love it though. It's good fun, isn't it? You know what, to be fair, it's alright, gave me a chance to test the damage model. To be fair, losing your front wing hurts a lot on this game, more so than I remember it doing on 24. Wow. So we've got Verstappen and Shinoda. I'll do one more race. I'll do one more race. No, I think I'm just going to leave it at a 5-lap race again. Just another quick race and then... Another quick race and then I'll have to end the stream. I think. Get to watch some Ferrari v Alpine action now as there's a spin. Yes, I will do because I'll get a chance to disable all that stuff now as well. I will do that. As Esteban Ocon wins a race. Mental stuff. Not 100% sure, to be completely honest. But I can say that if you subscribe and turn on your notifications, you will be notified for that. Yeah, but I can't really say a date. I don't think it'll be very soon, to be honest. It might be a couple of weeks because I've got exams and stuff coming up. So, I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, that's the plan. That is the plan. Right, and I will disable penalties and we'll go for... I don't know what track to do. Which track haven't I driven that's changed? We'll do another Silverstone, I think. Reverse Silverstone, that. For the last one. Canada? Don't know how well I know Canada. I think I'm going to keep it to the new tracks. To be honest, I can keep it to the new tracks because that's obviously the new storefront. I'll just turn flags and rules off, because who cares, right? Not Zambot. How do I... That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Right, away we go. He is gone because the extra player's taken his place. Oh, hey, look, we've got some extras populating now. Yeah, I mean, we've got a few extras joining. And a few extras leaving as well, apparently. We're gonna get team selected from this guy. All these people have just appeared out of nowhere. God damn. I know, right? It's just gone crazy dead quick. I wonder if it's because I've turned rules off. God damn, wasn't expecting this turnout. Are we gonna have a full lobby? Hey up, I've got a teammate going on here. Love to see it, mate. Here we go. Got two more. I know, yeah. I've come back in the masses for the new game. Well, who needs them? I mean, it's more fun with actual players, isn't it? Here we go. There's going to be a lot of dirty driving, I sense. Yeah, it's gonna happen, but you know, that's the fun of an open on. Oh my god! It's raining as well. This is gonna be a crazy race. Our first wet race. It's in an open lobby. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, you're... Wait, where are you? I know you're in Aston Martin, aren't you now? Yeah, Right, yeah, do you want to go? 'Cause I'm behind you. I'll catch up. I'll try to. Whoops. Oh my god, the wet weather actually feels pretty good. Definitely a challenging element to it. This is not going to be flat, is it? Oh, not even close. Oops.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Oh, I turned penalties off. How have you got a penalty? Focus and rules are off. Don't even know how that's actually possible. Oh my god, it's a massive snap from me there. Oh! Oh dear. Oh my god, I missed it myself. Are you still going? Oh, okay. Don't auto-record me, I'm using
You
it
need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Why? Oh, the understeer is immense on this cell. Right, see if I can't race this far.
Okay, clear. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
I'm going to see if I can't catch this Ferrari. See if I can't give them a bit of a race. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yep, I'm just going to miss that corner. And that one.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
I mean, to be fair, the wet weather actually feels really good. Like, it feels challenging. More so than it did on 24, I think.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Oh, there we go. 6th gear through, there it works. that doesn't work.
Green flag.
What? Oh, you had a moment, and yeah, that's why I went yellow. Stop! Okay, Mickey. Alright, let's go. Ah! My bad. My bad. Oh my god. Jesus. Have you got it? Fair play, that was a big one to catch. Whoops! Completely failed to turn. Let's go. Last lap is going to be flat out. I'm going to see what I can really do in the wet weather around this track. See what I got. Oh my god, ERS spins on them tyres quick.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
This is actually quite a challenge on wets, or in a full wet condition. I mean, it's a fun challenge though, for sure. Get on the track, there's no grip on my grass. Right then, well, I would like to thank everyone very much for tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching. This has genuinely been an amazing stream for me. And well, I've really enjoyed F1 25 today. It's genuinely brilliant. Massive improvement on 24. Improved in everywhere, handling, everything, AI, everything. Everything's exactly what it needs to be for this game to do well. So I will genuinely, like seriously thank everyone so much for tuning into this one. It's been my most successful stream by an absolutely massive margin. So thanks to everyone who has tuned in, and I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope to see everyone again in the future. Goodbye.